I was going to post this video yesterday, but I got a little busy, mainly because I had to actually work on the 4th of July. And that's not the reason why I'm bitter in my past video, in my previous video, as to why I can't celebrate it. But a friend of mine posted this on Facebook, and he's given me permission to do a video on it. And most importantly, this only emphasizes the point of why I couldn't celebrate Independence Day yesterday. My father was a highly decorated Vietnam War veteran who served 18 months in combat. My grandfather stormed the beaches of Normandy during World War II to help end oppression and tyranny in Europe. My family has fought in Korea. My family has spilled blood for the United States of America. And for what? American women have lost the right to have full autonomy over their bodies. The LGBTQ Americans are being discriminated against and having their rights taken away a piece at a time. Afro-Americans in this country are being discriminated against day after day, having their rights taken away, and the first stages of losing our voting rights. Books that include people of color or lessons of history or the LGBTQ are being banned from schools nationwide. Innocent children are being massacred. People are being massacred in schools, churches, grocery stores, and other public places across this country because of irresponsible gun laws and corrupt politicians in the pockets of the gun lobbyists, including the NRA. A minority wants to force their own will on the majority. And worse still, people still support a man who committed an act of insurrection and tried to have a treasonous, murderous mob attempt a coup to overthrow a fair and democratic election. Evidence from the January 6th committee is proving that day after day. People deny science and logic. People have no empathy for compassion for their fellow human beings. A selfishness the like I've never witnessed in my lifetime occurred during a pandemic where people should have been helping one another. People refused a life-saving vaccine and even refused to wear a mask in public to protect themselves and others from a pandemic. People are mocking human beings, regardless of color or circumstance, murdered by law enforcement. People show hatefulness and intolerance to immigrants wanting to come to America so they and their families could have better lives. People mock and ridicule others for getting vaccinated to protect themselves and other people. People threaten and intimidate others who don't believe the way they do. We've seen this with religious people like Joshua Fierstein and Greg Locke. People harass and show hatred and bigotry towards others in this nation. This isn't what America is or should be. We are not the greatest nation on earth. Only when there is true equality, true freedom, true acceptance, true patriotism, true love for all, and everyone is taken care of and treated with respect, dignity, and the love that every human being deserves, then and only then will the United States of America be the greatest nation on earth. I want to thank my friend for writing this and thank his family for his continued service to this nation. We are not the greatest country in the world. We've had great moments, but we are not the greatest country in the world anymore. We're tearing each other apart. For what? For one man's power? For someone else's religious beliefs, it's got to stop. Or the destruction of the United States of America won't come from the outside. It'll come from within. Fight with our votes. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.